Mr. Kennedy, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. U-Turn Halfway House offers a safe haven and recovery programs for various addicts. But I want to speak to you specifically about alcohol addiction during this lockdown period. Do you think the alcohol ban will help, assist or harm recovering alcoholics?
Thanks, Anli. Well, there's definitely two distinct points we need to be aware of. And the first one is with people who are heavy drinkers, who have a dependency on alcohol, might come into a withdrawal state now that they have run out of alcohol. Mm-hmm. And that can be dangerous and even fatal. The detoxing of alcohol is normally done with medical assistance. And on the other hand, it's also an opportunity for people to maybe have a look at this as an opportunity to make healthier decisions for their health and by reaching out. So, say, for instance, people who only drink one glass of wine at night, but now they don't have that glass of wine at night anymore, and they find themselves dependent on it. Maybe they can re-look at, their relationship with alcohol and realize that there's more help needed for them to get rid of it or find assistance to cope without it.
There's also a flip side here in the sense that some people, and we saw it on television, they stocked up to the nines with alcohol, hard spirits, wine, beer. Many people were very disappointed that they couldn't get to the liquor stores in time. Do you think that this lockdown period might see people responding to the crisis by trying to drown their sorrows? People who wouldn't normally turn to alcohol would now develop a dependency during this lockdown period and not have the resources, to recognize or address that dependency.
Absolutely. That is one of the concerning factors. Now that they've stocked up, and with emotional morale going into a dip, there's uncertainty. Will this last? What do I do when I run out? And then we run the risk of people doing something illegal and be in danger of exposing themselves to harmful activities and exposing themselves to the COVID-19 virus as well, not thinking clearly and trying to soothe the emotional state of distress, being in lockdown and isolation. So it's definitely a concern with people stocking up, and for the first 2 weeks they are fine. But as the lockdown continues, stocks are running lower and lower, and so the anxiety increases. Where am I going to get it? How am I going to be okay? And not everybody has a support network or structure at home, being isolated. And that's where we urge people to, if they do need that extra help, to contact the national health agencies for support, SADC, SANCA, and even the 12-step fellowships like AA, NA, CA. They all have helplines, and the fellowships in support of this are running 24-hour Zoom meetings. So the interaction, the camaraderie, the fellowshipping social aspect is still available to people in distress of not being able to soothe themselves with alcohol or cigarettes.
Well, thank you very much. Great to hear that those programs are still ongoing and that they're using online platforms to engage recovering addicts to assist and support them during this difficult time. We were speaking there to Pierre Kennedy from U-Turn House.